you can see Krillbite's live right now. And the devs, yeah, there's like all the devs are like on screen talking about behind the scenes stuff.
Welcome. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you focused and not thinking about whatever's bothering you these days? I'm not here to test you. Please relax.
Hello, you
Let
are
your
muted.
thoughts come
Good night.
and go, and listen as they fade away in the distance.
Okay.
For better or for worse, this is where your life has brought you. Looking at a screen, listening to me.
Is it mocking me or is it trying to make me relax?
For a moment.
Yeah, I know.
That
Can I pause? All right, let me reduce the audio. Okay, give it to 33. 33. Is it better now or is it still really bad? The audio. I don't know what happened, but it's been like this forever.
Just had a child.
How about now? Is it better?
It's healthy, but unfortunately
Hopefully.
also completely blind. For their whole life, they will live in the dark and not see a thing. Their perception of reality is something that you might never be able to comprehend. How would you describe the world to them? What can't be touched or heard, smelled or tasted? How would you describe sunlight?
I love this voice right now for the narrator.
Or how it feels on their skin. I think I'd play them this piece of music. First composed by Tchaikovsky in 1878, these rays of light have traveled through decade after decade, finally reaching your ears this very moment.
Oh man, the scene
You
is.
have also
I know,
traveled
right?
far to get here today.
I feel like it
But
could be
you're
either
only
Richard
passing
Attenborough,
through and should
Ian
probably
McClellan,
get
you know,
going.
Patrick Stewart. Ian McClellan would be the proper guy. I'd say. You have also traveled, but you are only passing through to get going.
While you're here, I'd like to tell you a story.
All right, sure, I'll
It
hear.
all happened to me when I was young, walking in the forest, much like you are.
Oh, the voice is changing.
Those were days filled with boundaries and rules. No running in the hallways, don't do this or that or the other.
With my world full of fierce discipline,
I walked the forest to please. One day, deep in the woods, I found a funny-looking tree, crooked, old, and wrinkly. With little work, a few bits of bark became huge ships. Calm creeks turned to ferocious oceans. I can still recall the people I imagined dragged downstream with a sense of guilt. As I gazed back upon the old tree, I noticed something peculiar. It was crying. Every crumple, like eyes closed tightly. Clear drops.
Man, the art is just beautiful.
Through the skin.
I know the artist's painting, but I don't know the artist's name. But like,
Tasted it.
the way it's built is so beautiful. All right, let's walk around.
to figure out what it was. The first drop made my tongue tingle. The second made it prickle. And the very moment the third landed on my tongue, a profound sensation
Oh, so
spread through my chest. Undefinable, like thirst, both vague and specific.
One thing was clear. Something was changing within me. I remember breathing in
and out. Feel
All right,
them,
I'm gonna follow
the fire.
the air, you know. See two glowy spots. All right, which one are we going for, left or right, folks? I'm gonna go for the. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, there's another one over there too. All right, I like blue color. So okay, this one's bluish. I don't like red. I like blue. So we're going for the blue flower right over here in this corner. You know. All right, let's see what this is all about. It's ominous, but relaxing. Oh, I can take the flower.
The following day, I woke to a slight prickle in my fingertips. I studied them closely, discovering circular ridges in the foreign landscape of my skin.
the prickling soon slipped my attention. It
It would be another week until it returned.
A wave of gentle needles moving over my skin. A limb falling asleep, perhaps?
Lynn falling is.
Stop worrying until it returned.
Returned for the third time.
Hmm.
First making its way up my neck,
before engulfing my skull.
completely from behind. I could even feel the tiny needles covering
My eyeballs.
Wait, what?
Stop there. I held my breath as the small thorns crawled around my lips.
before spreading into my lungs and
This became a horror movie really quickly.
My awareness spread with it,
And I remember the strangest sensation of my mushy dinner in there.
as if I held its remains in the palm of my hand.
Okay. Sunlight, am I? I'll go to the closest one this time around. Alright, now we got red going, you know?
My body took control and opened my mouth. An explosion of air rushing into my lungs. The tingling spread with it.
That's what I'm thinking. It feels like a.
Soon, reaching my beating heart for a moment, I stood in awe of the activity
Within my body.
I mean, Field of Reeds is a thing, right? Remember,
I felt my heart
a lot of people do think about that, and that is a
my skin sweat.
reference to going beyond, you know, the living plane. So maybe that's what this is referring to, but it's really beautiful.
Misbehaves.
I'm hearing a kind of a weird monster growl in the background. So I'm curious what that's referring to.
And at that very moment,
The tingling needles shot from my brain down through my spine. I felt them scatter through my upper leg.
My muscles contracted to lift my knee. My body weight shifted forward, and a shockwave spread from the foot to sole.
As it landed softly on the ground.
the process repeated itself in greater detail for every step.
I was overwhelmed, but my body.
Kept moving.
Is that what's gonna happen to my body?
I did
Not at all feel like the boss giving directions.
It all happened automatically, and I was simply along for the ride.
like you.
Oh no. Sunlight's going away. Don't do this to me. Oh, I see something. This corner. That corner. What is this? Can I walk through you? Are you a bush? Are you a rock? Oh, you're a fallen tree, maybe? Alright. we're gonna go to the left side this time around. You know what? We did right, middle. Now we're gonna go left and see what it is about. It's even a... Oh, this one's a pink one, though. That one's a green. Or is this a red? Will this be a red one? I think this is a red. So you know what? We can... It's a different color. As long as we pick up different color flowers, you know? We want to be... We want to have different style. Yeah, red.
The doctor's office was cold and white. Crossing the
Oh,
floor
sunshine! Yay!
felt like a polar expedition.
My parents' distant features of the landscape. I wanted to explain,
but was unable. My lips and tongue
engaged in an intricate choreography. Myself in the audience, observing the words performed.
Right now, my lips are in a very interesting choreography because of how perplexed I am about what is this game about.
It will pass.
While my thoughts were crying for help.
Oh. Sad. Alright, give me a sign. Oh, there it is. There's another sign. I said, give me a sign. Okay, we see this one is, I think this is a different kind of flower too. So, and it's yellow from the looks of it, yellow or whitish. So let's pick up this one, you know? But I guess my task is to pick up. So far, I have no idea what's going on. I gotta say though, the way each voice lines that are said by the specific people are so beautifully done. Mad respect, man, because it makes you feel.
But I stopped paying attention.
Like,
Instead,
that's
I
an
was
incredible
following the
feature.
hands of a clock mounted on the doctor's wall.
Different trees have different voices, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed it, which is really, I find pretty interesting, actually.
I was slipping further and further away.
A levitating camera in a video game, merging with the code it was running on.
again with the binary, with the electronic circuit, and so
I love that. That is amazing.
let my sensations
Lead me.
First, I spent some time with my bones. Among their many functions,
I got lost in their continuous breathing, an uninterrupted flow of calcium absorbed
and released.
Even my skeleton
was alive and living in and of itself.
itself. I could feel my mind clinging to the known,
to the clattering thoughts, the buzzing of memories and fears of the future.
I love that aspect,
But
like
for
where
each
voices
breath,
change based on each different tree you're
was
at.
released,
It's so beautiful.
and my shoulders sunk comfortably. It had certainly felt like I was
In there, somewhere behind my face. But I was nowhere to be found. And the more I looked, the more hazy.
I became.
Feel like. Am I destroying the forest by, you know, like by picking these flowers, or what's the deal here is my question now. Alright, we picked up a yellow one. We're gonna pick up a different one right over there. I think that's a pinkish tulip, or I don't know what that one's called, to be honest with you. Because the other one looked reddish. Red hue. This one's yellow. We're gonna go for this one. Is there another one? There might be another one in that corner too. I don't know what I'm doing for the record, like, but I'm definitely enjoying the experience. It's chilling because of the narration, I would say, but at the same time it is kind of terrifying. So the more you stare at it, the more it makes a noise.
When my eyelids eventually opened, they felt as slow as a sunrise.
Photons converted to nearer signals shooting along the optic nerve, each carrying a piece of information
Into the darkness. The brain categorized motion, color, edges, distance, I sat for a moment in the dusk.
watching the sunrise.
When the world eventually lit up, I was no longer
It's so cool,
wondering
man.
why matter lights up from the inside.
My experience had to change from the fire
To the light it emits.
But it would get much stranger still.
I guess my job is to pick the. The more and more it seems like I'm playing this game, and it's gorgeous and it's pretty chill and relaxing. It feels like I am actually gathering flowers for someone who's departed. I'm not sure if the trees are talking about themselves as a way as if they're humans, or if they're actually referring to being human that had to go through these process.
As the moments stretched, I started daydreaming. Or so I thought.
It began as a shimmering field, creeping slowly in from the periphery of my vision. The hands of the clock, still moving, but among them vague shapes. Slowly but surely,
I am online
I saw
on Discord.
trees flowing past me, and among them,
I don't know what.
myself, sitting right there in the doctor's office with a vacant expression. While walking around myself, I was surprised to still see the clock straight ahead.
Myself from the side, the clock on the wall.
The two images were not overlapping, they just
Co-existed.
That guy's voice sounded a little bit later.
Place with your eyes closed.
And you see both nothing and something at the same time. I turned to look towards myself, but saw only the face of the doctor, lingering somewhere between confusion, concern, and annoyance. However, when I studied his face closer, I was struck by terror. The image of myself had turned to look straight into my own eyes. I felt my own hand reach out towards myself.
The weight of my own head landing softly on my own shoulder.
Eyes distant, looking at the doctor, looking at myself. Rules and boundaries disappearing.
I'm very concerned about the person that's narrating these things, because you know what? It seems like someone really did something terrible to these people. I will say that. Scary. What kind of a doctor was this? Or is this a low-key reference to something different? Something more? Interesting.
The fire was spreading. A delicate wave of nostalgia washing over me. Intimate
recollections of past sorrows, relationships, education, and even medical experience. And at last,
I was no longer alone. Not in the sense that the doctor was there in the room, but rather that we were together in the darkness.
Oh, yeah, give me 1 second. Close your- Sorry about that, guys.
A vast number of sensations were still flowing, but now with two observers to share the burden.
I'll pick you flowers if these are the stories you're telling me. I got you, baby. I'm sorry, I'm very confused at what's going on. Beautiful tale though. Like, music is amazing, by the way. I do like that. It definitely makes it feel. It definitely sets the tone and the mood that I'm trying to get at.
Somewhere, out of sight, a hand picked me up.
And as I kept breathing, the fire kept spreading. Soon, it swallowed my parents, sitting in their chairs, doubting my story.
I felt contradicting opinions and ideas coexist, but not in conflict. Different notes
in harmonious chords, shaping
a balanced, indivisible whole.
More clouds spread into my vision, and more sensations through my body.
The music was evolving.
I looked at my hand. 5 fingers
Against the surface felt no different than 5 bodies or minds. Branches becoming aware
I hear crows
that they
now.
were connected to the same trunk all along. Their experience my own, all of them present in my mind.
Oh no, it's dark again. Run to the light! At least I'm glad I was in the ballpark on where I thought was the next flower. So I still don't recognize any reason or rhyme, but I'm gonna try to get furthest. See what's up. Because it seems like some of them are near the sunlight, some aren't, but they're growing. You know, and you want to include. It's definitely a terrifying experience to hear what some of these people have gone through, right? So.
The prickling kept spreading.
Each needle on my skin, another presence in my mind.
I like this guy's voice.
More and more observers sharing the burden. A vast
This is
number of sensations flowing.
I love this guy's
My
voice.
world, like musical sunlight.
I think he was the one in the beginning too.
Just passing through. Every individual going about their business.
Strangers on the street, unaware
that they were all each other, their surroundings, and me.
I knew and felt them all as I knew and felt myself. And I could no longer feel contempt, or that anyone was somehow less deserving. There was no longer me and you, no us versus them. It was all just me.
Do you hear thunder, or is that just my imagination now? Wait, telling me to go this direction? Okay, windy, I'll go in this direction. Alright, I got you, I got you. Apparently that flower needs attention, so we are going towards the way the wind is treating. Although I will say it sounded a little bit thunderous, you know what I mean? Could have sworn I picked up a flower like this, but I guess not. Go this way.
As I kept breathing in and out.
Each new breath pushed me along a ubiquitous landscape
That was simply too beautiful to ignore. What lay past each tree and beyond every hill was another idea
I knew to be true. The mountains,
transient shadows of matter floating through time, slowly from one point of view. But for the mountain itself,
Oh boy, it's in a hurry.
like everyone else.
The brightest I think I've seen it.
And the stream. An expression of energy floating through empty space. All experiences merging to one.
there I was. All of us, you, me, I. The light that shines through the film.
All else is smoke and mirrors.
I guess that's the closest one, so we're gonna go for that flower. Bit in the dark, but can do it. Oh, there's one behind the rock in a cave from the looks of it. Alright, we're going for that one instead, guys. It's behind a cave. Or whatever that is. Plus, the wind did try to direct me towards this direction. So, interesting. I can't run, I can't sprint. It's just listening to the tales of these people. Going through, you know, big pain.
As with all stories, this one also ends. Not because
The story has an ending, but because it keeps moving, leaving us behind. My body kept living like yours will, with surfaces preserving its illusion of separateness. This screen, our very own eyes. I couldn't tell if I ascended or dissolved. I'm soaring through space, but unable to move nevertheless. And as I turn and hold it, the boundary between light and dark keeps moving. A cascading wave of thoughts, arriving at dawn, just to slip away at dusk.
Deep.
A violent competition on a speck of dust suspended in nothing.
Right to Earth.
An energy field fumbling in the dark, trying to describe myself. I want to be safe. Well fed, not too warm, not too cold. To be acknowledged by my closest. So even though you are another part of me looking back, you will always be a stranger. A lump of resources for my exploitation. The branches cut. Our hemispheres separated once again. Rocks skipping along the surface, never sinking in.
The inconsistent dash of beauty between the noise, picked up by the stranger with good intentions, and with it, sentenced to die. I don't care who you are, or how you found me, but we are both reaching in. A few lonely rays venturing through space in just the right direction. Absorbed in our leaves, stored as sweet sugars, and exhaled as crisp and clean oxygen. And while the light warms our skin, or while we wait for the next sunrise, we breathe in and out.
All that matters is that you are here.
Right now. And for a moment, we are together. You and me. As one.
Like we always are. And we always will be.
So I have no flowers. Okay. Isn't that inner area that had flower left? Oh, look at that. I see past the... Oh, the trees are cut. It's basically an illusion from what I'm getting about the devastation we caused the trees. But just that L has this end. LOL. This thing. What is the end? Lagging. Take care of it. Oh, I guess I have to put it down in one of... Ah, okay. We need to do more. I think is the right call. Let's start. That's pretty cool. I gotta say that's pretty cool. I liked it. It was pretty beautiful. But it's the truth. Like, you know, we do take it for granted. the way they made examples of what happens to trees is true. And I kind of picked it up a little bit afterwards. I didn't say much because I really wanted to be in the moment, but it's sad. Damn. Makes you think though. It's very beautifully done, very poetically. I like that. That was pretty cool. The impact on we make on the environment. Sweet game. Sweet. That's pretty awesome that the Norwegian Film Institute was able to do that kind of funding. That's incredible. That is actually pretty incredible. Not too bad. Not too bad. I actually like that. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. It definitely touches the message, reality, and neglected. Kind of sad that, you know, we need to make something like this and spread knowledge, even though she's pretty educated. Hey, I gotta say the beginning was absolutely like such a sweet. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that exclusive view. Hopefully, that was really. I'm gonna stop it right over here and restart stream. Right? Love you guys as always so much. Are the people who currently created this game, are they still doing it? Are they still playing it? Yeah, I think so. So I'll just give the host to them, and we'll see. Because they did create a really incredible game, I would say. Alright, folks, love you as always. Thank you so much for the love and support. Bye bye. See you guys soon. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I was very fortunate to get the first preview of it, so